Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Today is Friday, October 27th, 2017. And today's news is brought to you from Inverse.com. It is an article written by Mike Brown, and it is a big, huge article pertaining to original Xbox backwards compatibility. The Xbox One got a huge upgrade on Tuesday as Microsoft rolled out support for certain original Xbox games on its latest console. With the new release, the machine now supports titles dating back to 2001. It is a big break from Sony and Nintendo, both of which generally ask customers to buy old games all over again if they want them on its new console. The initial list of 13 original Xbox games joins a staggering 434 Xbox 360 games compatible with the Xbox One. In this first batch, set to expand over time, some cult favorites make their way over to the console, including Mind Control platformer Psychonauts, party game Fusion Frenzy, and first-person shooter Red Faction 2. Just pop in an old disc in the machine and it will download a complete version of the old game. Microsoft has pulled ahead with its support for old software on new machines. Sony's PlayStation 4 is still capable of playing certain PS2 games downloaded from the online store, with disc-based games and the company's other two home consoles shut out. Nintendo Switch, which only supports older games downloaded from the store. But why is it such a struggle? The PS2 is famous for its ability to play almost every PS1 game. The early models of the PS3 also had near flawless backwards compatibility. But these machines contain chips from the old machines, an engineering decision that clearly isn't sustainable in the long run. When a game is made for a games console, developers try to use the hardware to its full potential. AIM expects the processor to interpret instructions in a certain way, and in a race to claim the best looking graphics, console makers want to offer the best to developers. Console chips can now incredibly be complicated and exotic. Sony reportedly spent 5 years and $400 million developing the PlayStation 3 cell processor. Microsoft, unwilling to slap an Xbox inside an Xbox, opted for a software-based route when it developed backwards compatibility for the Xbox 360, which used a PC chip very different than the original machine. The team started working in 2007 on backwards compatibility again for the upcoming Xbox One, due to the launch in 2013. Or planning that the team was able to shape the hardware slightly to make software emulation easier. In the summer of 2015, Microsoft announced the feature at the E3 Electronics Show. It was literally the proudest moment of my career. Kevin LaChapelle, Microsoft veteran at the heart of the project, told IGN. The room erupted and I teared up. It was perfect validation for all this effort. Beyond cost savings on hardware and simplification design, the other benefit of the software-based route is enhancements to the original games. The Xbox One X will play certain 360 games at higher resolution with greater color depth and new filtering techniques. It could be add to better graphics, but it could also give old games a welcome polish. PS4 owners reading this and gearing up dust off their old games might want to hold off, while PlayStation Now offers the chance to stream games from a PS3 sat around in a building somewhere to your home PS4. Proper local gameplay doesn't sound likely. Well, for me personally, the backwards compatibility thing is a really, really cool feature to actually have. Gives you an opportunity to actually go back and play something that I haven't played in a long time. But whenever I purchase a new console, I expect new software. And having the option to be able to play older games is great. They can remaster games to a certain extent too as well. But only a small handful of players actually use the backwards compatibility feature. And what's the cost to it to developers? Well, at least Microsoft makes a good way of going past this all with a software emulator base. It makes it so you don't have to throw in extra chips and all that stuff too. And it's really cool, and the 360 games run really well actually. Or better than I thought they would. The only exclusion was from Halo Reach when it actually launched on backwards compatibility because of some issues with Bungie's code, but it was actually really fun going over this article, and I actually like to see exactly what everyone's thinking about, and the comments, or if they want to check this video out. This is the news feed for today, and today is Friday, October 27th, 2017, and I hope you guys enjoyed your evening, and thanks for stopping by.